Okay, viewers, and welcome back to Let's Play Ogre Battle. This episode, we have now finished sorting our units, and we've decided which ones to deploy. In this episode, we will now deploy them. Now we have a choice to make, the first one in the game, between the Pogram Forest and the Lake Janenia. Officially, Pogram Forest is labeled level 4. This one is not, but, you know, I'm going to do it in order. So let's click on Pogram Forest. The Pogram Forest is a great level. It's called Advance. Basically, what we're going to be doing here, obviously, is attacking the boss like usual. But there's a few other things we need to do. First of all, we're going to use this episode as a real opportunity to gain some serious experience for our main character. We're also going to gain regular experience, I don't mean serious experience in the sense of just straight up experience. I actually mean experience in the sense that he is going to get a lot more holy and charismatic this level. I'm going to send my water unit down here into the water. Always send your water unit to the water. I mean, that goes without saying, doesn't it? I'll have Howard guard the base. I'll have Pizza guard the temple. Oh, one other thing about this level, and most of you who are watching this probably already know, but there are undead characters introduced in this level, and what that means is you have to, basically, you need to have units that can kill undead, which basically means clerics. Okay, so I've deployed my units. I'm actually going to deploy one that I said I wasn't going to deploy, and that's going to be, no, yes. I'm going to deploy Canopus as well. Now, viewers, I actually have one extra cleric in Lance's unit that I could deploy here, but I'm not going to. He doesn't have a cleric, and he doesn't have a cleric, so there's no point in that. Basically, what I'm trying to do is distribute the clerics somewhat evenly among the characters on the map. I'm going to have the non-cleric units fight enemy units that do not contain undead. Look at my reputation meter. It's doing extremely well. That's good. Okay, I keep finding armor. But, as I was saying, distributing the clerics, have my cleric units fight the undead, have the non-cleric units fight other units. I'm actually going to have my guy go all the way up to this temple here. There's a hidden temple. You'll see that he's flying through these woods, and as we get to the woods here, what you'll notice is that there is a risk of being attacked by a neutral character, an undead character, which is fine. I'm actually not going to recruit undead characters in this game. Some people love undead characters. Undead characters are distinctly different from regular characters in the sense that they do not take damage regularly. They have 0 hit points and can only be killed with a light weapon or healing spell. And that's why we're going here. Okay, we didn't quite liberate it, that's fine. Swing down, liberate. Judgment card, excellent HP. Keep the card. I guess I'll have to throw one of the cards away. By the way, the Judgment card will kill undead as well. Okay, so I got a Mystic Staff there, which is good. Now here's what I'm going to do, viewers, and this is what you want to pay attention to. I take my Mystic Staff and equip it on my main character here. And I might equip it on some other folks as well, but for now, just him. Yes. It's going to raise my stats just a bit, but more importantly, it's going to give my character the ability to hit undead directly. I'm going to clean up my items while I'm at it. Now, if I rearrange the formation here, I'm going to put my guy in the front. Fighter, I guess I'll put the fighter in the front. I want to keep my main character relatively safe, which means I surrounded him with other front row units, but he's in the front middle, which will allow him to hit undead. I don't have a cleric, so he's the only one who can kill undead. Now, what I should have done here is I should have analyzed whether that was going to be an undead unit or not. I thought for some reason it wasn't going to be. So what I'm going to have to do on this one, just to help Canopus survive, is I'm going to have to use the Judgment card or Moon card or something, you know. Now, technically I could just attack their leader, and that would also work, but I only have one character who can hit the leader right now. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm going to use the Sun card. Here's how the Sun card works. What you do is the card hits the other side first, and then it hits you. However, it does much more damage to the enemy, and it's based on alignment. So high alignment units don't take damage very much, low alignment units do. So I killed their ghosts easily, and now it's just a matter of my guys finishing off the wizard. Let's see if I get a level up here. Okay, I desperately hope I can turn this guy into a cleric. Yes, I can. Excellent. That was just in the nick of time. Now I have one unit here who can take on the enemy's units that have undead. And Pizza. I'm going to send Pizza out to deal with this one first, though. We're going to speed this one up. Okay, we lost our footman. I really should have been more careful there. But we'll go and revive him here at the temple. That's the nice thing about being stationed at a temple, I guess. Now, did I get an experience on that? Yeah, keep doing the strength. Yeah. I'm just looking at my units and seeing what kinds of things I can do with them. The other thing is, I might actually want to make these guys wizards and put these guys as the front row units at some point, because they're leveling up with strength kind of featured, and so at some point it might make more sense to go ahead and move them around a little bit. So I'm just, you know, always be kind of planning your units. In this level, it's important to look ahead. There's a unit that's not very similar to Gilbert. We have Samson liberate the city and have that guy come in behind him. And Pizza's going to take out this Gilbert-looking unit. Gilbert being the exact same character formation with 2 worms and a Beastmaster. Okay, we're getting close to death with my guy. I think he just leveled up, though, so I was worried about him for some reason. Okay, and he survived anyway, somehow. I will go ahead and use a heal on him, or actually, I'll just use a cure on him. Just give him a fighting chance to recover some hit points before the next battle. And Liberation here, very nice. Full card, Priestess Alignment boost, very good. And the other unit will come in behind him, okay. So now, we're just going to kind of wait for a minute. And we'll let Howard go ahead and take this unit out. I'm going to change his tactic. When you reform units, like I did in the last episode, you have to reset your battle tactics, otherwise you'll default to best again. A little bit concerned about this battle, but that cleric should help keep my people alive. I think we might well lose it, though. Okay, so that's actually kind of a big deal. Because, as you can see, my base is now exposed. So I'm going to go ahead and send my guy back. Now, if you were in a real desperate situation, and he's leaving anyway, if you're in a real desperate situation, you could just simply deploy another unit. What that tells me is that that unit is so underexperienced that he needs to get in the battle. So I'm going to go ahead and move him out to here. And I'm going to go ahead and move... And I'm going to keep him in. I'm going to go ahead and deploy lands. And just have him guard the base and nothing else. He shouldn't get too much of the experience there, but enough to at least guard the base. Okay. Golems are very resilient to physical attacks. They're weak to magic attacks. And the stun, you know, is the moral of the story in that battle. So witches love to stun people, and that's how they win their battles. So you gotta watch out for that. Canopus is gonna take on the same unit. Let's see how they do. Okay, they didn't win either. So you're always wanting to win battles, because if you start losing battles, the enemy can start taking your towns and temples. Now, if they take a temple, you know, not a huge deal, I guess. Let's hope I get the first attack here. But if they take a town, it will severely affect your... Ah, damn it. Severely affect your... I was hoping he wouldn't do that. I was hoping I'd do that before he did what he did. I'm trying to conserve cards for some reason. Anyway, whatever. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and revive this footman again. I think it's the same one. Now the good news here, he's now level 5. He's level 3 still, and he's level 4, so I can actually probably boost him up to Wizard. So go ahead and boost him up to Wizard. What I'm going to do is go like this. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go even one step further. The placement of the Beastmen in the front row does not affect their offense. It does affect their defense. They're much more likely to die up there. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to zoom back out. Looks like they finally found my main character here. And good, they've got skeletons, and here's the thing. See, this is level 6, level 5. My guys are like level 3. Yeah, level 3, level 3, level 3, and level 3. So I'm going to be gaining lots of alignment and charisma by killing the more powerful units. So I'm going to let this battle play out, okay? Actually, I'm not. It's become clear to me that I need to use a couple tarot cards. I'm going to start with lovers. You should always use lovers at the beginning of the battle, because it increases its effect by being more using for more of the battle. You know, it's in effect for longer. Gets more of the enemy's attacks. Okay, using a judgment card to get these guys down to lower health so I can have a chance to take them out. Now that I've got the lovers card in place, I can tell you right now that I'm going to win this battle. Okay, and I got some level ups, so that's good. I could move him up to wizard, and I could move him up to cleric, but I think I'm actually not going to do that right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and let my main character continue his reign of physical. So I'm going to do the devil card here to get these guys down a little bit. Devil usually works better against good aligned characters. Ninjas are kind of low aligned characters, so I'm surprised that worked as well as it did. And as you can see, the ninjas could easily take me out, my guy, especially now. So I'm going to go ahead and use the priestess card that I just drew and save him. I'm pretty sure my character has killed all of the guys in this unit so far, which means it's going to have a significant alignment adjustment here. And we've done it again. We've wiped out a whole unit with the help of one tarot card. So let's see here. His alignment is now 54. That's great. That's getting where we want it to be. Okay, so now you're going to see that only one of my characters can hit their unit, and that is the leader. And he's got the Mystic Staff, so he can do that. If he didn't have the Mystic Staff equipped, he could not do that. But because he killed a skeleton, he gets a huge alignment boost. And my fighter died. Okay, no problem. The one thing about your characters dying, I suppose, is that it will cause you to be able to essentially keep them low level while changing alignment, you know, because you're still able to kill people, and even if you have to reset your experience from time to time and stay low level, you're still killing people, which is a bigger effect on your alignment. And in fact, by dying so much, you might stay lower level, which means you'll have an even better chance of getting alignment boosts. I'm gonna go ahead and take this wizard out if I can. Okay, so we're gonna take him out. Was that the fighter? Yeah, so I mean, as you can see, their alignments. See, okay, look at his alignment now. After killing those two skeletons, 66. That's significant. That is a huge increase. The griffin's going up, and she's already in good shape. I'm gonna move her up to cleric. Is that? I can't remember if I use a cleric or a. I'll use a cleric for now. Okay. By the way, the cleric itself would now kill undead, so there's a way to avoid that, and I'll show you how to do that in the next undead battle I have with my main character here. Okay, so that was a pretty good outcome there, of killing off those 3 units. My liberation unit now, my main unit, is much more attuned to just, you know, basically liberating cities, you know, getting better reputation boost from it. Okay. So I'm going to speed this battle up real quick. Keep my eyes on the hit points. Excellent, we won. And Lance is going to get a chance after all here. Lance is just going to kill this unit. Lance is a very strong unit. And we'll see what they do now. You never know what the units are going to do. It's kind of crazy. I'm going to have my water unit here go ahead and take this temple. I think I meant to do that anyway. Okay, Pizza's going to get a chance here. I like Pizza, the unit. I'm going to change it to strong. I think Pizza has a lot of potential as a unit. I do want to get this footman on the right level up, though, because then I can get him into a wizard class as well. You want to get the wizard class as soon as you can if that's what you're going for, because then your unit starts gaining intelligence as they level as opposed to strength. And he needs intelligence to be a good wizard. Okay, so they're still sending guys after me. That's no problem. Okay, so now the question is, do I want my character or the cleric to hit those ghosts? And in order to hit the ghosts, any tactic will hit the ghost except for strong, which will cause him not to hit the ghost and rather to heal my character. So that's just one little tip that you gotta keep in mind. As you can see, he's actually healing, he's not attacking the ghost. Otherwise, clerics will attack the ghost, and you'll see an example of that later on, theoretically. My cleric, it wouldn't hurt too much if my cleric did attack the ghost, by the way, because his alignment could use a little boost as well. It's only like 65. It's actually lower than my opinion leader right now, my main guy. You almost always lose battles like that because you don't get credit for killing the undead as far as winning the battle goes. Now, that being said, as your characters develop, it becomes very easy to completely wipe out enemy units which are comprised of undead, and so you win the battle that way. Okay, and they lost alignment here for getting the tower card. That's a bad card. I hate that card. I found a magic shield. Tell me about this guy they saw in the woods named Cabela. Wonder who that could be. Okay, so we gained another level. And we got a Dragos, which is an excellent item. It allows you to upgrade a unit later on. We'll explain that. Okay, and my guy can turn into a knight now, so that's excellent. So I'm actually going to change my formation around a little bit here. Let's go like this. I like that. That's kind of cool. Okay. So what I've done is I've essentially moved my Griffin to the back row now. Okay, and so we get another chance to take out some people with lance. Why is he going for the leader? Because I have it on best, so I'm going to change it to strong. Why that fighter barely survived. Fortunately, he's going after somebody else now. I don't see why nobody's attacking these guys down here. They're really going after Joseph a lot, and I understand. So from the back, the Griffin does that Gale attack, which hits everybody, which is kind of cool, and probably means I'm going to actually win this battle. Okay, so I'm actually getting the sense that my main character is getting too much experience. So I'm going to send Canopus over there. Canopus is convenient because he's low sky, which is a pretty fast traveling type, terrain type. Sending a land unit over there would take a while. Okay, so my character just killed a imp. By the way, when clerics gain levels, they also gain alignment, I believe. Okay, it's got 81 now, my main character does. 62, not bad. 65, actually a little bit bad for him. And then, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and let my character come back to the normal pattern here. I'm gonna make this unit like this now. And I'm also gonna unequip my Mystic Mace. In order to unequip an item, you simply equip a blank slot in your inventory. I'm gonna go ahead and unequip that. And you see my intelligence drop a little bit, and my strength drop. And I'm gonna go ahead and equip that on my fighter there. And he'll gain, my knight, he'll gain some alignment from killing ghosts and stuff if that's what happens. And I might actually make some changes to the items as I go along here. Okay, so did Canopus make it? Not yet. Okay, so I'm gonna have my cleric actually. Yeah, I'll have my cleric do this one. So the Griffin can't hit the undead there, but what's going to happen is my cleric is going to kill them both right there by just healing with a tactic other than strong. And so we're going to take this guy out, and my knight gets a level up and probably gets a little bit of a alignment bonus. So that's how that works. 81, 73, which is excellent. 51 is not bad, and 64. So this is a pretty darn good aligned group now. So I'm going to go ahead and move him back over to here, and I'm actually going to take that Mystic Staff away from the Knight before I forget, because it could be used more. I could have some other units use it a little bit more effectively. So I'm going to go ahead and take that away. items, equip item, blank on dude. And his stats will go down accordingly. Okay, great. Okay, so, Howard, let's see what you got. I'm gonna speed through this one. Why they're not doing well. I'm gonna not speed through it anymore. What I'm gonna do is... I wish I would have done this sooner. I'll do a judgment card. Let's see what happens. Maybe I can just take out one of their dudes. I think I only have one attack left. Maybe my archer can... Oh, I thought I had only one. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and use that Emperor card. The Emperor card is my favorite card in the game. It allows each character in your unit to attack one additional time, which is gonna be devastating because my Doll Mage is gonna attack and hit everybody, and my fighters, and, well, I thought it was gonna be devastating. Let's see what happens. I guess it was somewhat devastating, but we won, whatever. And we got some level ups, and that's what I was really going for. Okay, let me take a look at his unit and see what people can do. I can move that to a cleric. So I'm not going to do that. Howard's good. They could become wizards. I'm going to make them into knights here. So, you know, just no need to upgrade to wizard if you're going for knight. Now, Canopus is going to have to deal with these guys on his own, which could get a little bit tricky. Looks like they're doing okay. They have high alignment, high agility, which means they evade and hit pretty well. They don't do as much damage, though. That's the one thing. Okay, Lance is getting a lot more action than I anticipated. It's going to cause quite a deficit with my 2 units that went south, so maybe I'll send one of them up. Okay, that's fine. Moving back down. I'm going to actually move Samson up to the base. I'll let Pizza take this guy out. Unfortunately, the stun is just killing me there. Fortunately, it's just a temple, it's not a city. A city could be taken, and you'd lose a significant amount of reputation. Okay, so we got Howard here. Got 3 of my 4 damage dealers. That's not good. Hope he wakes one of these guys up. Good. And he's back to sleep. Great. This battle sucked. Yep. The enemy wasn't even going for the temple, he went under it. Okay, viewers. One thing I'm gonna do the next battle, finally he gets to be a wizard, is I'm gonna actually turn the animations off now. So that should save time in battles, especially ones where I forget to speed through it. I'm also gonna change leader again. It's very clear that there's one man in this group who's earned the... Well, Pizza's a pretty good leader, but his alignment's too high. I want to show you a couple things. First of all, I'm going to change this class around a little bit. He's going to become a fighter, and then I'm going to see what his options are. He can become a ninja or a beastman now. I'm sorry, or a wild man, which is what I really want. So I'm going to do a wild man on him. Whoops. Okay. And then I'm going to change leader over to this one for mine. And can I do that with him? No, he's got too high of alignment to become a wild man. So anyway, you see how that works. You can kind of customize your units by sorry, downgrading them and then upgrading them to whatever you want, based upon alignment. There's a wild man right there, just for reference. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm going to turn off the animations by clicking this. Oops, did it wrong. There we go. And I'll go ahead and... no, I won't. Okay, so this is what it looks like when animations are off. They just click, click, click along like that. And we lost. Okay, no problem. Okay, I'm going to do two things different this time. I'm going to use the Hanged Man card. And then I'm going to use... let's go with the Hierophant card. Put them to sleep, hopefully. Well, I woke both of their dogs up, but I think I still have a chance of winning this. This might be the first time when you get to see one of my cities get taken by the enemy and seeing what happens with that, if I lose. Oh, I won. I think it was pretty close, though. I'm glad I won. Okay, so he's back moving and he's healing up. And let's see if he can take this unit out now. Glad I won that battle, otherwise I would have lost that city. It's kind of a little bit of a question in my mind as to whether my front two characters are going to survive this battle. Thank God for that cleric. And that guy missing. I really only have a few attacks. You know, this unit has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks only. Okay, so let's see if I can upgrade my Amazon there to Valkyrie now. Okay, but I can almost upgrade that one to a Valkyrie because she's closer to the next level. Okay, so I'm gonna speed through this. Okay, didn't mean to do that. That's okay. He's not gonna be able to upgrade for a while anyway, so pause, move, and I'll use a revive. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and equip some items here. Let me just, by pressing select, you can see what each item does. These are Fizz plus 5, Fizz plus 7. They're giving me damage, just pretty generic. These are such crappy items. Jeez. None of them increase strength, so in the meantime I'm just going to put some armor on these guys to keep them alive longer. So I got a physical upgrade there. You can't see it on the character screen, but it's there, trust me. And he's going to get the other one here. What? Oh, I guess he had a ring on. Oh. I guess I'll put that back on him. You know what I'm going to do then? I'm going to use the Mystic on the other one. Just give him a fighting chance of being similar. Okay, so you can see this now. He's got 75 strength, he's got 56 strength. Because there's an item that the one guy has that gives him an 18 bonus to strength. So he's just much better. And I think he might be more experienced, maybe? I don't know. Alright, we'll speed through this one. They won the battle somehow, even though I killed 90% of the unit. Hopefully they don't take that city, but they might. Looks like they're trying to. I might have caused so much damage that they moved really slow or they got really hesitant or something, I don't know. I think I can catch him here. Oh, and there's another unit coming. But I did catch him, so that's good. And I killed him before they could use the acid. Canopus himself has a really high agility, which means he tends to go first in battle. And an undead unit, which is excellent, so I'm going to change my tactic from strong to leader and see what happens. So my one Hawkman just got one of the ghosts with the Mystic Mace there, and he got the other ghost, so his alignment's gonna skyrocket. For some reason my heals didn't come in when I thought they would. That's alright though. Some level ups, which is excellent, because now I can upgrade this to a Valkyrie, which is what I wanted all along. Okay, now that unit has been developed pretty well. Okay, and Prim finally gets to battle. I forgot to move Prim back to the ocean. Damn it. And I'm going to use... it's a very good unit. I mean, a very evil unit over there with the 2 imps and the wizard. So I'm going to use Judgment, which is a card that damages evil aligned characters. And I'm going to use Star as well. It boosts my agility. Hopefully it'll make up for the lack of terrain specialty. Very worried about my octopus right now. Okay, he's gonna be close. Okay, I killed the wizard, so he'll be fine now. And he's gonna get one more attack and kill that imp. Nice. I'm actually really surprised how well he did. Nice. Okay, I got a bell. I'll tell you about that in just a minute. I'll move Prim to the water once the octopus is healed. It worked close enough. Okay. And I've got another battle with my main character. I thought I moved him back there so he wouldn't get any more battles. Oh well. Tactic strong. My goal here is to just disable him and not kill him off, because I want the experience to go to another unit at this point. There. Perfect. Good, Samson's getting some action now. That's who I wanted to get some action. Don't use a tower here, because you got flying units, and tower hits the ground, it's like an earthquake. Oh man. Nah, not gonna use any. Just see what happens. Well, we won. And cleric time, sure. Move him a little farther. Ensure he gets the... I'm just gonna send Lance home. He did his part. I'm gonna move this guy down here. My main character. Okay. Hopefully we can continue to kick some ass with this unit. And we did. And we'll do it again. Yeah, we're doing pretty well with them. I think everybody just got to level up. And best of all, their guy is going right next to this thing, and I'm going to take him out. Which means that they won't come back, as we talked about in previous episodes, by killing off the unit entirely. Oh, and better yet, I got an alignment. That does sure any character that you spend it on's alignment by like 4 to 8 or something, I can't remember. That's really useful if like you get Warren to the point where he can't level up to a mage because he's too evil. And it's good for your main character as well if he drops for some reason. Okay. So yeah, she's got a good tactic for this battle week. And now we'll just take out this wizard here. There we go. Now we're talking. I'm kind of hoping that one of the enemies will drop something really good, like a blood or a crown or something that'll be really good for my character development. Especially a crown would be nice. If you see me get a crown from one of these battles, I'm going to be jumping with joy, so just FYI. I will use tower here because it's going to hurt that golem pretty bad. Never mind, it only did 12. I guess I was mistaken. Okay, I killed the witch though, so they can't stun me, that's good. I wish I had more magic attacks because the golem is weak to magic. That works. Beast is good. I'll tell you about Beast in a minute too. But Canopus is getting a lot of attacks over here too. That's fine. You know, the thing is, you can never control where precisely the enemy attacks, and so, you know, basically what you got to do is just do your best to distribute it as evenly as possible. Okay, good. I like this unit. Nice. He's on leader, that's why. Okay, I'll do strong. This unit is somewhat dangerous because it those targeted attacks by those wolves, the hellhounds, they do pretty good damage. As you can see. I'm actually really surprised I won that.
Wait it out.
Why does my main character keep getting into scrapes? Okay, so what I'm going to do here is show you the fortune card. This forces the enemy to retreat, and I really don't want my character getting more experience right now. So I'm going to move him down here and hope to draw the enemy into the other unit there. And Canopus to finish this unit off. Very nice, that was quick. Canopus is getting overpowered rather quickly here. He's going to be level 6. You know, and you can see there his alignment's doing pretty well, but if he starts killing more units that are closer to level 4 or something, or 5, he might start losing, you know, alignment. Okay, another sea battle. Okay, Gozer, that's who I wanted to get this battle. Gozer needs a lot more experience, and unfortunately just the placement of him in this level did not allow me to get much. Okay, so we got a couple level ups there. Let's see if anything exciting happened there. Raz, yeah, he's gonna be a wizard. If you notice, I almost always do this where I have 3 spellcasters in the back and 2 physical in the front, because I think the spells are better. They can target people regardless of position, and wizards in particular can target people using weakness, their elements that they're weakest to. Okay, so my cleric's in a little bit of critical condition there, but he's doing okay. He's healing himself, and we didn't quite kill off the mage. That's too bad. I don't think I can catch him. No. Okay. Oh crap. No cleric. So I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna do this. Full card. Gets rid of the 2 ghosts temporarily. They're still there, but they can't function in battle, so we got the experience for killing the wizard. And my cleric is gonna go take out the 2 ghosts. Actually, I think I'll have my knight do it. Nope, my cleric is the only one who can. I remember now. Tactic, change to leader. Okay, my cleric missed the first one, but he got the second one. And just looking at his alignments, 81, 81, 51, 64. That's pretty good. That's a good aligned group. Griffins take forever to build their alignment, just FYI. Okay. Canopus, hopefully this will be one of the last ones. So I'm going to hit the wizard, and then I really want to kill those guys good. Everything went perfect in this battle. And they went up a level, which is always fun considering how high their level is already. Okay, so that might be it for enemy units. I think there might be one more actually. So during this lull, I'm going to go ahead and send my main guy. I'm going to send him down to here. I'm going to send this guy, him down to here. And I'm going to send this guy down to there to guard the ration temple. Okay. Okay, yeah, there's definitely one more unit there. And one more unit there. Great. I wonder if this is an undead unit. I really should have checked. Nope, good. So I'll go ahead and tactics strong on this one. Those wizards will do wonders. My guy is really close to dying there, but hopefully, yeah, I'm gonna kill him off before he dies. That was good. Gonna check on his alignment. 58. That's way too high. He's doing fine. Watch this. I might just turn him into a. I gotta do Beastman for now. Okay, that's fine. What if I can change him into a Beastman? Nope. Campus. Tactic strong. Okay, and they won that. That's fine. Now let's say you're in a position like I'm in, and you need a tarot card. Well, you use your jokers for that. An Emperor, which is an excellent card. World, a good card. Judgment. World again. And Moon. And one more. Temperance. One more. Lovers. Very good. So now I've got a bunch of cards that I can use in the battles, and I will. And I really need to win this battle, because if I don't, he'll take that city. Okay. Really need to kill that Doll Mage before he gets off his acid attack. In fact, I really should have done that already. Actually, I know what I'll do. I'll use the World. I should have done this from the outset. That'll protect everybody from the acid attack. That never happened because my guy killed him too fast. That's fine. Okay, so I liberated a new city with my main character. One card, Death, which decreases reputation by 2 points. No good. I'll keep it though. Alright, viewers, hang tight for just 1 second here. I'm going to take a little break, but it won't cause any disruption to you. Okay, and as we were just leaving off here, I think I actually chose not to draw a card there. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I think we're actually pretty well off as far as enemy units go. One thing I am going to do is just fly over these mountains real quick. I'm going to need to go that way anyway, but there's a reason in particular that I'm flying over the mountains. I'm going to have this guy come in and liberate this city. And we're just that's the temple. We're just advancing across the map at this point. Okay, nothing happened there. Thought maybe he'd get attacked by a neutral character. And we found a treasure. There's one of the treasures of the map right there, of course, which is convenient. Because that's exactly on the way to that temple from that other temple. I'm using my character in to liberate this city. I hate drawing the tower card. Alignment down 2. I'll keep it, I guess. Dragon sword. Okay, I think that's a decent sword. Dragon sword. +5. Okay, that's not bad. It's not good, but strength at least. Delivered Acre, a Crusader city, inexplicably in the middle of the forest in this game. Yay! Reputation up 2 there. We'll keep it. Basically what happened is, the Empire, there was a fire and everybody died who was involved in this giant battle, and so that's why there's so many spirits roaming the woods here. And my guy go up here. Now, you may remember that last time we had our special character fight the boss. This stage does not require a special character to fight the boss. And I'm actually... Okay, this is a great example of neutral character attack here. This is going to be a skeleton or ghost whip, and what we're going to do is I'm going to let the cleric kill it this time, because I'm pretty sure he's the only one that can. But what happens there, you see, is because it's an undead character, every time that we kill it, our alignment goes way up. So that person's alignment just went up by 5. I'm going to take that... I'm actually going to unequip Canopus's guy. He's got 2 guys with items, and I'm going to take them both. I'm going to take this power ring, and I'm going to take this mystic off him. And I'm going to go ahead and equip it on my knight. Or should I do the griffin? How about I do the griffin? That would be a better yet for raising my alignment. Okay, so I'm going to equip the mystic there, and then what I'm going to do is formation. That for the formation, so the griffin will have a chance to kill some undead. And I think I move it. In the meantime, I might as well, because it looks like I've cleared out all the units, so I'm going to go ahead and start sending some people home. Canopus can go home as well. buzzer. And that should do it as far as those units go. And my character liberated fire! Liberation! Draw a card. Fool. Hopefully that ups my luck. It can do either up or reduce your luck, just like fortune. Or maybe it just goes up. I can't remember. Now, at some point, viewers, we're going to stop liberating every city on the map, and that's not going to happen this level. We're going to go ahead and get all the cities on this level, but for a very important reason, we're going to stop liberating each city on the map, and that is because... let me just prove to you that there's no more enemies. Yeah. Because we're going to need to liberate them later to build our reputation back up after we let it take a plunge at some point later in the game. Right now, it's nice to have a high line. I hate the death card. Better than tower, I guess. So anyway, as I was saying, we're going to let some of those cities in the future levels remain unliberated so we can liberate them later to gain our reputation back after we let it plunge. And just trust me on that. That is a technique that you need to be comfortable with. It's a little bit counterintuitive to not liberate each city on the map. I think I'm going to actually have this unit maybe take out the boss. He needs the experience. Now, as my units finish up their situation here, I'm going to just advise you of where the treasures and cities are. So there's only one treasure on the map. We got it was right there in the middle, right where my character is there. The only two hidden cities are that one and that one. Right there, Algoyas and Para. Okay, and then the only other thing I really am doing at this point is waiting for taxes and exploring the mountain region. Here's taxes, and so I'll go ahead and attack now. You can get neutral characters after the boss has been defeated anyway, so you don't have to worry about getting all your neutral characters now. But one type of character that I was hoping I'd get was basically the imp character, which we've seen a lot of from the enemy. So we'll go ahead and take the boss now and see how it goes. I don't know why he went to the bottom of the mode there. Capella looks like a pretty badass mage. And in fact, he is a mage. And let's try one of these tarot cards. We're going to use Moon. Moon normally switches the position of the characters. It doesn't work on bosses sometimes. In fact, maybe always, if I remember correctly. And he just nailed us with some magic, so I'm going to nail him with some magic now. Let's go with Fool. That's better. I'll get rid of his little allies, his little imps. And then he'll be completely exposed for attack. Now he's already used his one attack, so it's all me from here on. See if I can kill him. I guess I'll let this play out at normal speed. Notice how my animations are back on. Even if you turn animations off, they automatically turn back on for boss battles. And he has one hit point. That's great. Okay, so we're gonna move back in. We'll get him this time, for sure. How's my unit's health? It's fine. Okay, the imps are back. So tactic, leader. Oh boy, actually nobody can target him, can they? Well, why don't we do a world card to protect us from his spell this time? So that's not gonna hit, see? And then hopefully that'll... There we go, we killed him. Good. Okay, we win. Yay! Congratulations, you liberated Goyas! Boom, 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 boom. Yay, bonus goth. Let's do bonus goth. $27 grand, not bad. Okay, so we'll go ahead and save, and then we're gonna just revisit the map real quick. Yeah. And what I'm going to be doing in this playthrough is going across the mountains and seeing if I can find imps. I'm also going to be visiting a town called Para to see if I can. There's a guy there. Oh, okay, there's another treasure that I missed. I didn't even know about that treasure. I wasn't even planning on showing you that treasure because I myself didn't know. And it's a rune axe. That's excellent. I love the rune axe. It's a white magic weapon. So that was an excellent find. So just keep that in mind. So there, I guess there's two treasures. One there, and one, the other one that we found last time, which was right about there. Okay, so he stopped moving. So I'm gonna send him over these mountains here. Gosh, I wish you'd find some imps. I guess I'll go over these mountains. I'm just repeatedly making him go over the mountains. I'd like maybe 2 imps. I think that's plenty for my party. Okay, we finally got a neutral attack. That's good. And it's an imp. Yay! Now, recruit success is based on charisma. My guy has a really high charisma, so I'm going to be doing pretty well to get these imps. Let's go down here and see if I can get one down here. And we'll go back up here. By the way, staying on a level after you've beaten it like this, you won't get any taxes, but you won't lose any reputation either. In fact, you'll have to pay for your unit's upkeep without the benefit of the taxes. So I just lost a little bit of money there to pay for my Knight, Griffin, and Cleric. And I'm just going over these mountains looking for imps. So I need one more, I think. Let's try these mountains. I have no idea how the game determines whether you have a neutral battle or not. I'm not sure if there's like an area that randomly gets assigned, or if there's some sort of process where each time your character moves in an area where neutral attacks can occur, where it does some sort of random number generation to determine whether you get lucky enough to get a neutral attack. I have no idea. There's another one. It's the same place as the last one. Well, hopefully that gives you some insight as to your to your game. Okay, so I've got 2 imps now. So now I'm gonna head to Para, which is this city over here, I believe. And as I'm traveling through the woods to get there, and I will do some more. Okay, this guy I wanted to talk to, Boltano. I have a favor to ask of the Liberators. Far to the west in the Dalma Desert is a town called Alebar. I think that's based off a real city. I want you to bring a certain stone from the magician Gizelfly. Will you do this for me? Sure. Thank you very much. Please take this Quicksilver. Yay! Got the Quicksilver. That's an important item. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here, and we're just gonna try to see if we can get into a fight with some ghosts or something. You want to stay kind of in the swamp areas here. The undead love the swamps. They also love the little spaces between the trees. Can't believe I'm not getting any neutral battles. Well, my tried and true technique is to go on one side of the forest and then just go diagonally all the way across to this area here. And then fly down and repeat to the other diagonal. I guess I'm not having much luck. And here we'll do this other diagonal. Oops. Okay. Go over here. Nothing. Boy, that's crazy. Well, keep at it. All you're losing is just a few bucks each time that happens, and there's no real harm there, so you're building your army. Let's see what the deal is. Okay, finally I got a neutral attack. So I'm gonna let my knight take this guy out because he's now equipped with, or the griffin rather. He's the only one who can actually hit the ghost. Okay, and so he did. So he's gonna gain just a little bit of alignment here. See, he's got 56. That's extremely good for Griffin, but he's going to be even better in a couple more battles here. Here's another one. Now they're starting to come out of the woodwork. And my Griffin goes first, and he kills him. Very nice. He's going to be at 61. It's like 5 alignment per undead he kills, I think. And And that'll probably remain true as long as he doesn't get too high in level above the undead. And we'll go back up here. By the way, if you don't want to watch me build my army like this, you can skip this video and go to the next one. The next one will pick up in the next level, so you can just assume that I've, upped the stats all that I want to get to what I want to. I'm just gonna do like 2 or 3 more. Okay. Also, by the way, the boss of this stage, Capella, was performing like experiments and certainly communing with the undead a lot, so people thought he was kind of creepy, and he kind of was. Okay, boy, this is taking forever. There we go. Okay, he missed, but he got him the second time. Let's take a look at how we're doing on level, by the way. Oh boy, he's level 8 now, so I really need to not let these guys fight anymore for a while. But they're really high alignment now, so I think that's gonna do it for that. I'm gonna go ahead and send them home. Let me just double check one thing and see if there's any other things I need to do. Nope, I think that's it. Okay, so that's gonna do it for this episode. If you've been watching, thank you, and just remember, Professor Snuggles, he'll think about it.